I'd like to demonstrate how a teacher might use inspiration in the classroom. Here's the scenario. It's a language arts class in 7th grade, and in 7th grade students learn about Greek and Latin roots of words that are part of our English language. In order to learn some of these words, the class will be reading several Greek and Roman mythology. The class has just read the weaving contest, which is about Athena and Arachne, and that's where we get the vocabulary word for arachnophobia. After reading the book, the class is now going to participate as a group with the teacher to map out graphically the story and talk about the new vocabulary words. To begin the class activity, the teacher will open up inspiration and create the graph that you see in front of you. In order to start and make sure there's plenty of participation from the class, she might ask one student to come up and basically drive. So we're going to start with who are the characters, and a student is up here now and is going to be typing in what the students in the classroom are calling out. Now the teacher asks what are some of the characteristics of the different characters and asks the students to try and think of unique vocabulary to use to describe each of these characters. And again, a student is up here and has the opportunity to type these in as the class calls them out. And then the other character. And the concept map is beginning to get a little unorganized. So in order to make it easier to read, we can do a few things. For example, take some of the main graphics and create a different look and feel for them. Change the color. It's still a little unorganized, so we're going to go ahead and use the Arrange button and select a split tree. That's a little easier to read. It's time for another student to come up and talk about what the story is about. Eventually, a variety of students get to come up to the front of the room and help design this graphic. And it goes on for a while, and what ends up happening is you might end up with a complete chart that lays the story out and allows the student to see the story in a graphical manner. By modeling this in front of the room, the teacher can now ask the students to read another story. The next day, if they have an opportunity to go to the lab, they can use inspiration to map out the story they read.